Hey guys, for those of you who still don't know me, my name is Lourdes Malone and this channel, Simplify My Life, is still fairly new. Today I am bringing you my very first meal plan video. It is a monthly meal plan for the month of September 2018. But within this channel, I also plan on sharing decluttering and organization videos, again, planning videos, and some DIY projects. So if you are interested in any of those things, please consider subscribing. If you do like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. As I'm sure you can imagine, as a new channel, likes and comments are very important. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about this video. It is a chatty video. I definitely am talking more than I am during my declutter video from last week. Because this is a month-long meal plan video, I didn't go into too many details about the different steps I take when I meal plan. I do share a couple things in the beginning, but the majority of the video is just what meals I'm actually making. So if you're looking for something to maybe give you some ideas, this would be a good video to watch. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but I also plan on doing some cooking videos. So while I'm meal planning, if you see a meal that you would like for me to share with you, please let me know in the comments below so that I know to record that video when I make the meal. I also wanted to mention in the very beginning, I do talk about the planner that I'm using to meal plan. This is not a sponsored video at all. I just really like this planner. I'm going on my 4th year using this planner. So I do talk about that a bit and the pens I'm using, but after that it jumps right into the meal planning. But if you do want either more information on the planner or the pens that I use, I will put links to all of that in the description below. Okay, we are going to get started. I like to use my planner for meal planning. Every month has a section. It's not necessarily a meal planning section, but that's what I use it for. And I just really like doing it in my planner. I love this planner. I just ordered next year's. That'll be my 4th year using it. I'm not sure if I already mentioned it, but this is the Mom on the Go planner. I get it from In the Leafy Treetop. If you want me to do a full review on it and go into more detail about what all it has, please let me know. I will be happy to do that. And once I get my 2019 planner in, which I believe they're sending out later this month. I've already pre-ordered it. So, and if you are interested in one, I can leave a link below so that you can get $5 off. But anyway, you will find this layout here at the end of every month. And what I normally do is I will go through, on my monthly layout is where I keep any appointments that I have, my to-dos and that kind of thing I put on my weekly layout. But I look through my monthly planner and I make note of any days where I either will not be home for that evening, or maybe I have an all-day event, so I'll probably be very tired that evening, and I want to make sure that I don't plan whether it's a long meal, something that, you know, takes a couple hours to make, or even, for example, on the 10th, I have a team meeting in my home, so I want to make sure that I'm not making some kind of like pasta that day, because I do like to make my pasta from scratch, and I like to let my sauce simmer for about 4 to 6 hours before I actually use it. So I normally start prepping the sauce around sometime between 10 and 12 that day. So I'll know on the 10th not to plan anything for that. So, okay, what I normally do, you will learn this about me as we get to know each other, but I love to color coordinate everything. My planners, my digital planner, my spreadsheets, they're all color coded. And for example, for me, you know, purple means one thing, green means another. Pink is my home type stuff, blue is family, and so on and so forth. But back here, I love pens. I have all sorts of pens. These are some of my favorite. They're the Papermate Flare pens, and I have multiple packages in different colors. So I normally will just color coordinate with the colors on here, but of course you do the whole thing in blue or black or purple or whatever color you like. And the way that I do this is I write down my meals here. Now I normally just plan out my dinners. I do not plan out breakfast or lunch on here, but I plan out my dinners, and then what I do over here is, for instance, this is a coordinating checkbox for this week, and then, you know, pink with pink, gray with gray, and yellow with yellow. I use this for my grocery list for that week as well. You could either do any items that you know you already have on hand, so that when you make your grocery list, you know you don't need these items, or you could jot down the things that you do need, and then you can take your planner with you to the grocery store. You could, you know, again, do whatever works for you. Now I'm just going through my calendar to mark any dates that I will know that I will not be available that evening, so that I can take that into consideration when I'm meal planning. I have these meal cards that I put together several years ago, and I need to update it, but I still use them to this day. I have them sorted. I've got my chicken in blue, beef in red, pork in yellow, seafood in orange, and purple I have for miscellaneous things. You can see that I have the name of the dish on one side of the card, and then on the other side of the card I have a list of all of the ingredients needed to make that specific dish and the side dishes that I traditionally make with it. You know, I sometimes will go to Pinterest. I have just a plain food board on Pinterest, and I've divided that up by the protein. So I have like a chicken, beef, that kind of thing, a section within my food board. Another thing that I do every month is I have 3 teenagers and my husband. So I will ask each of them to send me 2 recipes, 2 meals that they would like to have this month. And I try to incorporate those throughout the month. And I have those here with me. And I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I know that next Saturday my husband is going to grill, and my youngest has asked for burgers, and my daughter wanted some sweet chili chicken, and both of those are made on the grill. So next Saturday for us is going to be a grill day, and we are going to make hot dogs, sausage, chicken, and burgers. I know that seems like a lot of food, but I have 4 teenagers living in the house, and myself and my husband. What we normally do is people will just eat whatever they want that night. I'll have sides that you could eat with either a chicken or burger. And then the other stuff we normally will have for lunch throughout the week. Either I'll pack it up for my husband to take to work, or my daughter also likes to pack lunch to take to her work as well. So we can do that. And then I do normally like to make big meals on Sundays. We like to do like a big family meal if everyone is home. And I think this week, and you can see I'm not really going in order. I do eventually get my month planned out. I have certain dishes I like to make on certain days, so I go ahead and put those in first. My daughter, one of the things she wanted was the Parmesan crusted chicken. And this is the copycat recipe from BJ's Brew House, if you have a BJ's near you. We make this with some white cheddar mashed potatoes, and it has a lemon butter Chardonnay sauce. I don't normally write out all of the sides and stuff on here, but with this particular meal, we do like to have it the same way every time. So that's what we'll do there. Okay, now my husband and my son really like chicken pad thai, so I want to make sure that I don't do that on a day where my son is working, and I don't really know his schedule for the rest of the month, but I know this week he happens to be off on Wednesday. So I will do chicken pad thai this Wednesday. I'm just looking at my list here of what everyone wants. I think we can do, since we're doing Asian that night, maybe we'll do like some soft beef tacos. The kids are home from school on Monday, but my husband does work, so I'm not really sure what we're doing during the day. I think this day I might do some pork carnitas in the pressure cooker. So I might do that day. And then, let's see, so we have pork, we have chicken, we have beef, we have a mixture there, and then we have chicken again down here. So let's try some seafood. Maybe we will do, tacos. Maybe we'll do some salmon steaks here. Okay, and then I think we could do leftovers on Friday because I'm sure we will have plenty of food left over from the week. Okay, on the 16th, which again is the Sunday, one of our favorite meals is this Tuscan shrimp recipe that I have, and I normally serve it with Parmesan garlic orzo, and it is so good. Let's see, garlic orzo. And I did, so I'm actually not a big shrimp person. My daughter, one of my sons, and my husband all love shrimp, but I'm more of a chicken person myself. So I've always made this with shrimp. I did tell them that next time I make it, I will probably either just make it with chicken, or I think what I decided I'm gonna do is make theirs with shrimp, but I'm gonna make myself some chicken to throw in there as well. So we're gonna have that. This is, again, one of our favorite recipes. I would, let me know if you guys want me to share that recipe, because I could film it when I make the dish. So, all right. So let's see, we've got that for Sunday. We've got our big meal out of the way. Let's do something easy on Monday. Maybe we'll do some spaghetti. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's do some tostadas, and you know, we could do fish tostadas with an avocado corn relish. I think I'm gonna go with some meatloaf on Friday. And then we'll make my husband work again at the grill. So we will grill some fajitas and lots of veggies. I think I'm gonna do some carne guisada. Let's see, we have fish, we have shrimp, we have beef. Oh, we have no chicken. Okay, so why don't I do, maybe we'll do a chicken stir fry. Now for that week. Thursday I will be gone that evening period, so I will make that leftovers. Crawfish etouffee. Let's see. Hopefully I'm spelling that right. Okay, so we'll do crawfish etouffee on Tuesday, leftovers on Thursday because I will be gone. I think I will do our jambalaya on Sunday because let's see. They like it with chicken, shrimp, and sausage. Chicken spaghetti this day. And that's in the crock pot. So we have PC for pressure cooker and CP for crock pot. Okay, and then I still have 2 more days. Let's see what I've got: seafood, chicken, beef, a little bit of everything. So maybe we'll throw in some Parmesan crusted pork chops. Kind of want some soup. I think I'm gonna make my creamy tomato soup with grilled cheese. All right, so I think I need to add another leftover day because we only have 2. And we're pretty good about not wasting the leftovers. Like I said, either I will have them for lunch here at home or my husband or my daughter will pack them and take them with them to lunch. So, okay. The 28th and 29th is a Friday, Saturday. I will be very tired those days, I'm sure. And then actually the 27th, probably going to be helping my mother-in-law set up for the garage sale, which will start on Friday. So I think, let's see. I have a feeling we need a yo-yo night somewhere in there. I think we will do it on this day. Okay, so this is basically, I'm not making dinner here on your own. And I got the name Yo-Yo from Samantha over at Happily a Housewife. I was watching one of her meal planning videos one day and she said that and I loved it and it just kind of stuck. So I've been using Yo-Yo for a couple years now. But yeah, that basically just means I am not cooking. So find something, I guess it could be leftover night as well, right? But I think on this day, I'm gonna do a pot roast with veggies. And that will also be in the crock pot. Okay, so let's see, I've got really 2 other days. The 25th, maybe I'll do chicken enchiladas this day because I could prepare those during the day and then just stick them in the oven. I don't know why, but I find it difficult to write when I'm talking. Sometimes I'll see that I'll start writing what I'm saying instead of what I'm supposed to be writing. Okay, so I've got chicken enchiladas, I've got a pot roast. I will do chicken parmesan, which is different than Parmesan crusted chicken, of course. And then I feel like we need some kind of a fish. I'm gonna put sauteed fish. I'll do like a pan saute. And then just kind of depending on what type of fish I get, then that'll determine how I season it. I think what I'll do here is, I don't know, maybe we'll just get pizza or something. So we'll do a pizza night that night. Create your own salad. So basically it's a salad bar. we set out all sorts of different types of things, and people can make their own salad and top it however they want. So, okay, that is my menu for the month of September. I will say that we do try to be flexible. If, you know, obviously I don't know what my kids' schedules are for the rest of the month because they find out the week before. So if I happen to schedule the meal that they like on a night that they end up working, because they both work at restaurants, then I will swap things around. So definitely flexible. And if I do shop weekly, so what I will do is I will go through and jot down my grocery list for every week. And then if I already have the ingredients for something and for some reason it doesn't get done because life happens, right? So this is what I plan to cook for this month, but there is a chance that a few of these things will not get done. So if I already have the ingredients, we'll say for the grilling, right? And then something happens for some reason Saturday, we're not able to do that. Then I will move that over to the next week so that all of that food doesn't go to waste. So we're definitely flexible, and I think you kind of have to be when you're meal planning. But that's it. That is how I plan for the month, but I shop weekly. I would love to get to the point where I'm shopping every 2 weeks, but yeah, that just hasn't worked out for me yet. So I do shop weekly, but I plan again for the month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please don't forget to let me know in the comments below if there are any meals that you would like for me to share with you. If you missed last week's decluttering video, I will go ahead and link that here. And again, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, along with decluttering, cooking, and DIY videos, please consider subscribing. I hope that you guys all have a great day, and I will see you next week with another decluttering video.